This dirty rice is smoky, meaty, and absolutely packed with flavor. Walk with me. Now before we kick things off, I think it's only appropriate that I show you my meat. I'm talking about chorizo. While I do love using this brand of chorizo, every time I buy it and cook it, I can't help but to feel like it looks exactly like a turd. I don't think you need me to tell you that this is not what that is. All I'm trying to say is that every time I use this chorizo on camera, I feel just a little bit insecure. But we're making dirty rice. But whether you're using chorizo or any other kind of sausage, you're going to start by cutting it into cubes. Now that we've got our pot nice and hot, go in with the chorizo. Now, I opted to use chorizo for two reasons. Number one, I love it. But the other reason is that when you sear them, they release their oils. And all it does is establish a very nice base for us to cook our beef in. A couple minutes have gone by. Our sausage has very nice color. It is about time to take it out the pot. Now, when you look in this pot, what do you see? I just gave you a hint a second ago. The only correct answer is the base of building amazing flavor. Go in with the ground beef. We've roughly gotten it into an even layer, so we're going to go ahead and let it brown up. While it is true that we have the bold flavors from the chorizo and we're going to have flavors throughout the rest of this dish, we're not going to leave this beef plain. You are absolutely out of your mind if you're not going to season the beef itself. Go in with the salt. Not too much. There are salty components all throughout this dish and we don't want it to be too much. If you could correctly guess what this is, I'll give you $1. And just a little bit of that cumin. Give it a mix, let the beef finish cooking, and we're well on our way to the next part. I don't know what the weather is like where y'all at, but where I am, the sun has completely disappeared. It's real chilly outside. It just doesn't feel nice. As a result, my nose has been stuffy all day. I'm sneezing like I got something wrong with me. And overall, this seasonal change is whooping my black ass. You clicked on the Yams Kitchen video, that means at some point you're gonna see me dicing up an onion. I ran myself to two different supermarkets looking for some green bell pepper, and almost neither one of them had some that looked decent enough that was worth buying. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I cannot stand celery. Now, you probably heard that and thought to yourself, if this guy doesn't like celery, why the hell is he using it? Well, you see, when you cut it down real nice and fine, and you saute it for a couple of minutes, the flavor it gives really does enhance a dish. Now, not only are we gonna heat some oil, I know I might catch some flack for this, but I'm gonna add some clarified butter. I really do feel that the nuttiness that it brings overall will play nice with everything. Without further ado, add your vegetables. I'll tell you, with all the vegetables hitting the pot all at once, your kitchen is going to smell really fresh. And what's also nice about using onion, celery, and bell pepper is that you can add them in the pot at the same time. They'll pretty much soften at the same point. Not only have our vegetables gotten a nice, beautiful color, they've softened and it's time to season them. Imagine sauteing vegetables and keeping them plain. That's black pepper. Salt, 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 salt. And we add some sweet paprika because it's going to toast and it's really going to activate those flavors. The seasonings have cooked in, our vegetables look great, but there's only one thing that can truly tie it all together. And it's this gosh darn garlic. You know the deal, mix it in and give it a quick saute. And now we deglaze everything with a couple of glugs of that W sauce. Now, something that easily boosts your rice game is toasting it. Go ahead and pour your rice right into all that. Mix it in with the veggies and give it a toast. Now, you might see me add the rice directly to the pot and you might go, oh, Yam's Kitchen, that's just going to burn the rice. No, the hell it's not. Each individual granule of rice is going to have more flavor as a result of the toasting, and it also gives it a chance to suck up all of that flavor from the vegetables. Please, and I repeat, please make sure you mix this every few minutes because if you don't, your rice will indeed burn. It might be hard to tell, but our rice is nice and toasted. Now is when you'll add the broth. To be more specific, I meant beef broth. You also add back in the beef. And you know I didn't forget about that chorizo. And now we stir until everything is mixed together. Low key, I forgot to add this earlier, but it goes in now. Time. We bring this to a simmer and we reduce until the rice is fully cooked. I forgot to mention that you're going to want to give this a mix about every 5 minutes, just to make sure that the rice cooks properly and evenly. I'm excited. I'm not going to lie, I wish I added all the chorizo, but it's alright. At this point, I am a starving zoo animal, so I need to eat right away. And we finish with a little bit of parsley because it can make a shoe look appetizing. Now let me tell you something. I started eating some out of the pan before I finished plating, and it absolutely slaps. You gotta make it.